White Clouds. Stream Live. Diet Coke. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well. I was just, when I was typing up the name of the stream title and the go live notification, I was just thinking about the way that Gerald's voice and like the cadence introduces each chapter. And he's always got the, like the vocal fry kind of going on, like white clouds. Well, not quite as heavy as that, I suppose. It's more like Snake, but white clouds, something, 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 something. Like it's always got that feel to it. I kind of wonder if when they recorded Gerald's voice lines, if they like just had him in a room for like hours doing that, because I don't know if I would say he sounds bored, but he definitely sounds like, I don't know, like he's been there for a while. I'm gonna keep doing sword. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. All right, so I think I can't quite remember, but I think we're still waiting to use some of our seals, which is fine. And it's a new month, and we already bought the advanced seal. Okay, sorry, it's been a couple of days, so I'm trying to remember exactly where we left off. I know that I haven't sold any bullion, but let's explore and get the quests and everything. Also, last time we found out the goddess's name.
Tomas. No, Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow.
Somehow.
Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Okay, but it's kind of adorable when you kick your legs like that, though. All right, let the hunt for lost items begin, as it always does whenever we explore the monastery. Honestly, one thing that I was thinking about that maybe I should do, like maybe we should look around for the lost items first and then talk to everyone rather than talking to everyone while we look for stuff. I'm not sure though. I don't know if I like the idea, because on the one hand, if I do it that way, then like there's no way that we would accidentally miss, and we wouldn't have to look up potentially whose item is what if we can't figure it out. But like theoretically, it would like let us more easily give everyone their item. But because then, like, as far as handing them in, we just follow the map to each thing. But I don't know. I like talking to my students.
A grim reminder of my sad reality.
You could be my Cinderella, Bernadetta.
I'm sure. You've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm noble, and I've never even been close to one of these things.
A ball. Right. That's Rhea announced that, didn't she? I wonder if we'll get I wonder if we'll like get a new character or like unlock a dancer class or something like that. That would be cool. Spotted Mercedes. Where? Oh, right there. Where'd she go?
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The
Somewhere.
ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Let's see. Oh, we can try to recruit people again.
Oh, you want me to join your class?
Maybe.
Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Alright. Your loss, not mine. Just saying. Definitely your loss. I suppose it's my own fault though, right? Like we haven't been doing seminars very often, so I've been more focused on my students than on raising Byleth up. I should probably stop that so that we can, you know, get shit figured out. And part of that is doing gardening. Alright, harvest. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, plant these to grow more angelica. Okay. Put some veggies. Sure. Have some bone. So far, no lost items at all.
Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey.
Oh no.
You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear
not really.
it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Well, you could, Manuela. Oh, she could teach us sword. She could teach us like a pretty nice bit of 32 sword. We would need that a few times though to level up to B+ even. And in general, I feel like it's not the sword that I need to get better with. I mean, I do to have Byleth become a sword master, but like in general, I feel like she just needs to get like better at other things. Maybe expand her horizons a little bit. At the very least, I feel like my like low levels and a lot of the skills might be holding back the students, because I think that they learn better from me, I think, if I have higher skills than them, but that clearly isn't the case. Anyway, hope everyone's week was good though. And your Friday was hopefully relaxing, or, you know, jovial once you got to the end of it all. I worked like an extra hour or so today. I was all like ready to like push through a bunch of stuff, and one of my teammates was working on a thing and he's off today, and it was like, okay, cool, like I'll review your stuff, take a look at it, and then, you know, if I have to, like, maybe tweak one or two things, but then probably merge stuff around and call it a day, and then like merge some other stuff, and it'll all be hunky-dory. And on like closer inspection of everything, I'm like, oh, they implemented the wrong thing, like entirely the wrong thing. So now I have to redo all their work. So I did, but it's like, okay, well, I was originally planning for these like 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon to be more dedicated to integration of things and pushing more stuff along and etc. than having to do things from scratch because you failed to read. And it's just like, this is one of those things that happens often enough that I'm always a little annoyed by it. Just because, like, annoyed personally by it, because,
No.
I mean, whether or not it's true or not, I generally, like, think of it as, like, well, if I'm not explaining things properly, then people don't implement the right things, right? So, clearly, I'm doing something wrong. But, like, sometimes it's like, dude, how do you fuck this up? Like, come on, man. Like, we've been over all this stuff so much. Like, multiple times have we gone over, like, what parts of this project are here and, like, everything else. And it's like, why is it so hard for people to pay attention? Oh, right. Is it like double fish or something? Might be worth it to do a bunch of fishing today. Like, why is it so hard for people to just fucking read or, like, understand the context of what it is that we're building before they try to build it? Oh yeah, this is actually a really... I might fish a ton today. Like, I don't know. And obviously, I will do what I must to, like, move the project along and everything else. But I just wish that it was more like... that more often it would be like people pushing me from behind with momentum rather than people, like, holding me back. Like, it's what it feels like, or being weights upon my shoulders. You know, I'm being slightly dramatic here, but still, like, come on. Like, one of the things that I dislike doing is repeating myself. Like, I will repeat myself, and I'll, like, happily explain things to people if they don't understand it, or I'll, like, shift things around. Like, if someone isn't understanding something that I'm, like, saying verbally to them, I will swap to, like, share a screen, and then, like, draw a picture, or, like, if they need, like, notes or breakdown of things. Like, I do my best to speak people's language and, like, kind of try to meet them where they are, you know? So that way everyone's on the same page and has, like, a shared understanding in whatever way that they are used to working through stuff and that kind of thing, right? And, like, a lot of the time I come away from those conversations, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I've oriented this person in the right direction, patted them on the back, and they're taking steps forward. They'll come back and they'll have the thing that they need. Or that, you know, the team needs. And sometimes that's true. And then other times, like, just stuff like today happens. Where, like, the person's out, I go in to check their workout and kind of pick it up and push it over the edge so that we can get it all done. And it's like, what? Why? Like, what is so hard about it? I don't know. It's one of those things because I feel like it's all a matter of context to some extent. And, like, you know, I manage the teams. And I do my best to give intent and context so that people can execute on stuff. But I also, like, I don't just manage the team. I also, like, hop into the trench with them. There we go. We're a bee professor! Yay! This is actually extremely good to do a bunch of fishing today, I think. But also, like, I'm in the trench, you know? Like, if someone's out and something needs to be done, or if someone's just stuck and needs help, or there's just too much work to do, like, I get my shovel and hop into the shit with everyone. So... but, like, I just wish that I could do that less, I suppose. And sometimes, as, like, as much as my first instinct is to blame myself for not explaining things, sometimes I've really got to be like, you know, I don't think this one's my fault. I think that sometimes people just don't fucking pay attention. and it compounds. And it's annoying with this case because like the project that we're working on is like this pretty like major project that needs to get done, and has like a lot of eyes on it, and you know, all the usual like big pressure type things put onto it. And oh, Damon almost got it perfect. But like the thing that we're doing is pretty fucking easy. Like someone not in my team, like one of like the higher up people, who's like a researcher essentially, went and worked for like 2 or 3 months, kind of on his own in his spare time, and made this thing, like vibe coded this thing, but like better than vibe coded, because like the dude actually like had a little bit of rigor on some stuff and was like had enough foresight to basically have the robot and himself like keep a journal of everything that was happening, all the decisions for why things happened, which is super useful when you're given a pile of slop and like, hey, we need to productionize this and make it into a real app. So like you gotta learn what this thing is and then make it a reality, okay? And like I gave my team basically like a week and a half or so to like learn the code base. And like we had some stuff to do during that, like, you know, we had our usual responsibilities with things, but also we lightened the sprint so there was less stuff in it so that everyone had time to do it. And like I met with everyone one-on-one at our usual times and like checked in during our team meetings and everything else, like, and people were in fact going and like exploring, like talking to each person individually, like pretty much right up front I could tell like, okay, like this person is going to be able to do what we need them to do because they actually like are going deep into the code, understanding it, and like asking me questions about it that I'm answering them because they're good questions and show that they've been like looking through everything and understanding stuff and then coming back with it. And that's great. I'm very happy about that. I haven't had any problems with this person's work on this project. The said person is not the person whose code I was fixing today. But then like a couple other people on the project, like I talked to them like, oh, you know, I haven't really gotten a chance to look at it yet. Or like, oh, like I looked a little bit at this. Or like, it's like, oh, you know, I was doing some diagramming and like kind of figuring out some high level stuff with it and everything else. And like someone's ability to jump into an unfamiliar code base and understand how things are working and kind of navigate through to like orient their heads into it and such is a really, really, really important skill, I think. And I feel like especially with the way the industry shifts and like the ability that the AI tools and such give to like product people and non-technical people to make a tool that does sort of what they want, that they can then give to an actual engineer and be like, hey, I want this, but better, right? Like knowing how to read the fucking code is really, really useful for that kind of thing. So, but yeah, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where like I said, it compounds because of like the people who are having more trouble or that are causing like rework or like not quite understanding everything. Like things are so sort of piecing together in their head about everything. I'm like, I'm not expressing my frustration to them. You know, I'm coaching them and guiding them and answering their questions and making sure that like they're able to do stuff when I can. But like at the same time, internally, and here with the complaining because I'm venting, it's like, dude, like I gave you time to do this. Like near the end of the project when we're like crunched under the deadline to get everything done and push through it is not the time that you should be asking questions that are basic shit that like we all should know by now. Or in this case, like going so far off the track that I basically have to discard everything you did and redo it myself because it's just so incorrect. Like, I don't know. It's not like, it doesn't make me that mad, but it does put me in a bad mood, I would say. So, but I mean, it's Friday, it's the weekend, so I'm not in that bad of a mood because work is over, and now we play, so it's all good, and I get to fish. And as we know, Byleth loves fishing. Like, clearly, Byleth loves fishing. Otherwise, why would they spend so much time doing it? But yeah, I mean, the skill that I was talking about, though, like the ability to go and read unfamiliar code and understand what it does and kind of like get a lay of the land and the pattern of everything, like, that's not just a useful tool for, you know, the vibe code days of understanding slop. It's been a useful thing because, like, I remember a lot of the time when I was working through stuff, like, especially if you're using like an open source library that maybe didn't have the best documentation, the only way to actually understand how the library works sometimes was to crack open the source code and go look at it and understand it. Be like, oh, that's why it does that, you know? And like that's like one of the beauties of open source, because like you can do that. And sometimes that's the thing that lets you be like, oh, hey, like there's a bug in this. We need to fix, like, I can fix this. And then you contribute a fix back to something that everyone else uses and it's great, you know? But man, sometimes. Sometimes, man, sometimes. With all this talk of code, you might be wondering why I didn't bother coding tonight instead of playing Fire Emblem. And the reason is that I wanted to fish, obviously. No, the reason is that right now I'm at, like, my project, it's not at a standstill, but it's at the, I need to write down all the shit that I did phase so I can continue to do more shit. Like, basically, I wrote the scene parser so that, like, I can write a text document that says stuff like, you know, this background, this character enters left, says this character enters here, says this, that kind of stuff, into a little script. And I can parse it out into actual, like, things, like state that should be handled by the system. And I haven't gotten around to actually implementing that, like, you know, do the thing with the system and everything else. And I want to, but I just want to write up everything else first before I forget. And it's one of those things where, like, I normally write as I code because it, like, you do it at the same time, and it takes a little while, but like you end up with a better flow and explanation of everything, and kind of a more cohesive overall picture of stuff. While if I don't do that and I do what I'm doing right now, where I did all the work ahead of time and then, like, am providing explanation about it after the fact, like, it's just a lot easier to kind of like hand wave a little bit here and there, be like, yeah, and then this is sort of like that, rather than like going full depth in and kind of having like someone by your side, like, narratively as you walk them through the code, which is what more so happens when I write it as I code it. So, but basically that is to say that, like, if I did like programming instead of playing Fire Emblem tonight, then it would just be me blogging. Basically, like, it wouldn't actually be it would just be explanation of code rather than making new code, which is, I don't know if that's as exciting for people or not. Then again, I mean, I suppose it really depends. I was browsing the Twitch, well, the browse page on Twitch, I suppose, the Twitch category for software stuff, like, over the weekend. And it's interesting because, like, I like watching Alcohol and Q on Tuesdays and Fridays. And he's an entertaining guy. Like, he talks a lot, he gets distracted fairly easily, but also he's always keen to, like, kind of share his joy of programming and having fun with things. And he makes really cool shit at the same time, which helps. Like, it kind of makes the distracted yap sessions that don't go really anywhere for productivity's sake, but more just for fun's sake, like, what's the right word? Standable? Like, they don't annoy me when he does it. I want to see like the cool stuff that he makes at the end and how he does it, and like all the other bits. But it makes for a lively and interesting stream. And like sometimes I go and I look at other programmer streamers, and a lot of the time it's just not the same energy, I guess, or like not the same interesting things happening or that kind of stuff. And I feel like some of that might be like set up, like the environment setup of things and that sort of stuff. But like you don't need super flashy stuff either. Like, I mean, the key jangling type stuff isn't strictly necessary for that, because most of the time it's just like you just want to see the person doing something interesting, I think, or talking about something interesting or going in depth with stuff, because like to me that's what makes like a programming stream interesting, is if they're doing something interesting and like, kind of solving something or explaining some concept well. Like I like John Jingset, I think is his name. He's the Crust of Rust guy. And I have one of his books, actually. I think I'm like a couple, like 10 pages short of finishing Rust for Rustation. And like he's really, really smart, but also explains the stuff that he's doing and like kind of dives into things. And it's his like 5 or 6 hour VOD is good to watch or have on in the background or anything else, because like you'll learn something as you go. And I guess to me that's why I like to learn something. Now I'm not saying that I can actually manage to pull off a stream like that when it comes to programming things, but it would be cool if I could. I think one of the other reasons why I'm always a bit more inclined to do a game stream than a programming stream is that like your like your own personal like development style and like the way you develop and work on things and like kind of the way you like stuff and your rhythm of everything is kind of personal, I think. Like for me, I stay focused for a while. I listen to music. I test. I enjoy things, but I also like happily get distracted midway through by stuff. Like if someone pings me on Discord or something, or if I'm just like, oh, you know, I haven't checked to see if like this artist has posted yet today. I should go check on Twitter to see if there's any new fan art. And like I stop doing things and I pop over to like check that stuff out, get distracted for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then come back and do the rest between the focus. And I can't really do that on stream. Like, you know that one scene? I don't know what show it is. Is it? I never watched enough of the like standard comedies that everyone knows, like The Office and the other ones like Parks and Recs and Community and all those guys. Like I never really watched those enough to know which jokes are from where, but I've seen like certain jokes enough that it's like, you know, it's just kind of in the cultural lexicon. But like the dude who goes it's not hentai, it's art, like I'm with that guy. You know, just because you're looking at an erotic picture of some fan art or something doesn't mean you're about to like go to town on yourself with it. Sometimes you're just like, wow, like that person has a really, really good use of color, or like their skin tone is really, really good, or like the lighting is really nice, or just like they nail the expression, like all sorts of things. And it doesn't even have to be like, you know, lewd art or anything. It can be wholesome, like happy, like cheesy stuff where it's just adorable and cute and it makes you go, aww, and like warms your heart up. But unfortunately, you know, on the internet, the algorithm doesn't really give you a choice as to which one's going to appear on your front page when you go to it. And so, like, as far as what I was saying, where like, you know, program for a bit, get distracted for a bit, maybe check out something. I can't do that for obvious reasons. So, yeah. But also the same thing, like, I also tend to burn AP as well, like in Fate Grand Order and such. Like, I always want to keep my AP nice and low so I don't have to worry about maxing it out and then needing to do other things. And also, you know, stopping for 5 minutes to like work through and burn through some AP is not really like the thing you want to do either on the stream. So, you know, there's just reasons. I gotta be in the right mood, basically, is all I'm saying, I guess. Kind of like being in the mood to do like 30 minutes of fishing. Oh, perfect on a glimmering fishy? What do I get? A platinum fish. That seems good. No. The other thing I've been thinking about as far as this blog post goes, though, is like, so I positioned the blog post in such a way that I should be able to publish it basically whenever I want, like whenever I feel like I've done enough, which, you know, is always most of the time the thing. But like in this case, I'm making primitives for like the project essentially. So like this post isn't specifically for like making a game and having a game at the end of it. It's for making things that can go into a game. So hence, like, you know, the visual novel stuff. Because like you don't, like, a way to show text on screen and advance it and like do dialogue between characters and all that stuff, like that's not just something for a visual novel. But it does kind of make me think, it's like, oh, like, should I just do that? Like, should I just make a, it's like the capstone to the thing, like, pivot and be like, actually, we weren't just making primitives. Behold, here's a short story in visual novel form that you can read, you know? And I could. And then I would be able to say, lo and behold, we have another game in the 20 games challenge. Two more. Though we can also buy more bait from the market. Was that the last one I had? Nope, one more. Damn, I was hoping we would end on a perfect. We got a Queen Loach. 4,800. I mean, we got a lot of experience from that. Do not mind. Hi, Eloise.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife.
Oh,
I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy.
The story sounds fake.
We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
Aww. That's nice. I like Alois. He's a good guy. Belongs to someone who's afraid of ghosts. I mean, Bernadette is probably afraid of ghosts, but Alois, is this yours?
I was at a... She appeared...
You're right here. Okay.
Professor, you know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But
So
when I
like
heard of
college?
Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now.
You're not afraid of
It's
ghosts.
not mine.
Yeah. Could be Manuela's.
Oh, the ball. Did you find? Maybe.
Oh, great. You're new. I can't bear it. No, that's...
Okay. It's like it maybe.
No.
It's like a maybe when she's not drunk, she's afraid of ghosts. Bernie is a scaredy cat.
Oh, the other but me?
Okay. Figured it wasn't hers, but always worth checking. Wonder if Flame's afraid of ghosts. Hello, gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Ah, other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it?
No.
On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
Is there someone I feel that way? Whoa, no! Oh, you fuck.
Greetings, Professor. Ah, on the last, if a man and a
Wait. Okay, phew. You can. Sorry, I want to be able to actually choose. Wait, how come Bernie's not here? How come Bernie isn't an option? Yes, Cassade. Maybe Dorothea. Dorothea is way more flirty with us.
What do you require? Farewell.
I wonder if you need to have a certain support level with them. Wait, how do I... Huh. Any more B with you? What's the silk thing? I have no idea what's influencing that. Weird.
Hey, welcome.
Could grow coffee.
Come again.
Also, we
Hello
can buy
there.
goddess statues from these people. How do we
This one,
not
yes?
know that Sothis was the goddess? Or, well,
I thank you. This one, yes?
I feel like we should be able to find out if Sothis
I think
looks like
this
the
one,
goddess
yes?
too, you know?
I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please. Hello
Well,
there.
actually,
This one, yes?
how many of these do I have? Any?
I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please. Great! On the last, if a man and a...
Can't say that actually. We'll flirt with Dorothy more.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball. But here's the twist. She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine. I wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
Depends on if their parents let her. It's kind of that
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no.
I don't know.
Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts. Sorry, but this isn't mine.
Okay then. Ingrid.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out. No.
Want to join my
Professor.
house?
I've actually got...
Okay. Be that. Guess we're not cool enough. I guess.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now.
Someone steal
First
your
it's
sweet
the
roll?
Death Knight, and now Tomas.
Oh.
But neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
You're a good lad,
What's
Caspar.
this?
But cool your head. Centipede. Probably belongs to a picture of someone who hates insects. Okey dokey. That's Gilbert.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search.
Evil knights, evil students.
Yes, a great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all. It cannot be. I have a request.
Fond of wood carving. Okay. Sure. I'll do my best. Oh, look. Raphael.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
Yeah, okay, Raphael. I highly doubt that any of this is his.
That isn't my... That isn't...
Do I just see blue for a second? Or was that just Violet's hair? Hello, Leonie. Excuse me while I stop and smell the flowers, as it were.
I'm glad the Remire Village situation got sorted out. But it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
No, not Tomas.
Someone lost. Oh.
Oh, hey.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned. I'm sorry, but...
Right.
There's a shyness. Frigid techniques. Okay. Whose room are we in? Petra's.
What the?
Don't mind me. A big spoon belongs to a big eater.
Oh, our life in Remire Village is gone. Father and mother, gone.
Yeah, that
Why
shit sucks, man.
couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
I don't need to justify that with a response.
This is a rare opportunity to
I saved
enjoy
every
yourself.
villager.
Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire Village incident, the search for Tomas, we have it handled. You just focus on enjoying the ball with your students. It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
True. Hi, Catherine.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Noted. You afraid of ghosts? She's not.
Right.
No blue. Also, you're suspicious as fuck.
Pardon me.
Alright, where's Mr. Huge? He's around the corner here, right? Yeah, perfect. Hey, is this fucking massive spoon yours?
Oh, hey!
Of course it
I
is.
can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
How did you not notice you dropped it? That's my question.
Professor!
Thank you very much.
Shouldn't we have asked Petra if it was okay to do that first? Just saying. You just kind of like took her book and was like, "Yep, mine now." Cool.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
It seems the dastards who set Remire Village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Yeah, Dimitri? Carving hammer. Oh, this is Petra's then. Right?
Dancing of Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Bridget. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences.
Or maybe
In
it's
Bridget, dancing is different
Gilbert's
for
because we
each
just...
person.
Yeah.
Our dancing
maybe
has
it's
vigor
Gilbert's.
and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing. This
Sure.
is not belonging. This is not.
Ah, the ball.
Oh, sorry,
It
Ferdinand.
reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Of course they were, Ferdinand. Whatever you say.
How could...
I suppose I'm zigzagging today. Hi, Claude.
Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
True. Princess doll. Someone who secretly loves dolls.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self. You're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month. A lot.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna... Before I get too far away, so we're gonna see if the hammer is Gilbert's.
It cannot be.
Yours?
Ah,
His.
thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Especially now that you're reading your wood carving book. Truly, you'd be lost without it. Don't see any blues. Hello. A blue stone. Okay.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
I still have like 2 lost items to give her, and I can't give them to her.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia. But that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this. But there's not much else I can say about it right now.
This yours?
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
Ah, the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct. I don't...
Alright.
Hey,
Some
Mark.
scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful.
It won't be.
The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually. Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
He really just puts a ball on his head and cuts, huh? I don't believe the rumors about Tomas. Are you stupid? You're an NPC, of course you're stupid. Unfinished score. Someone who likes to sing. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi.
Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself.
I know.
What I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
I was watching the latest episode of 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You earlier. And they introduced Naughty into it. And man, she is perfect.
Everyone's in such a festive mood.
She is
I feel a
top
bit out of my
tier,
element here.
like
Can't help
Westaboo
but worry
cringe
something might
cutie.
happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late. A lost eye. A lost eye.
You know, come to think of it, I suppose food really is an extremely effective way of raising their motivation. But there's also gifts. So I suppose, like, technically, if you wanted to, as far as like min-maxing is concerned, as long as you have enough money, you could certainly just go hard on gifts to max people's motivations out, and then like do seminars and that kind of thing to boost up everyone's skills really quickly. So I still don't understand what this building's supposed to be. I wish it was something.
Hey there.
It's just very conspicuous. Hi, Shamir.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate.
No?
It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Like Eloise, you mean? Is this
It's
yours?
not mine. It's not mine. Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Okay. So Shamir's the type to like take a picture or something and repeatedly stab it. That's not psychotic at all.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
Sure is.
I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing.
Folding eraser. Someone who prefers a close shave. Black Magic Tournament. I mean, as much as Hubert would be the go-to there. It's got to be Dorothea. I mean, you could send Hanneman out, but Lindhard is not the option. Have fun, Dorothea. God, look at the difference in stats on that.
All roses have thorns. All roses have thorns. Winning's always nice.
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but this is just so one-sided. It's impressive. Like, really.
You were wide open.
Sorry. So this is the finals. It's just pathetic. So she did actually do damage, so good job.
All roses have thorns.
Thank you for the silver shield. It's fine. We wouldn't, like, we spent so much of the game walking around in Violet's other clothes that it feels it still feels a little weird to me to not be doing that.
Okay. Ugh. Hey, you.
Oh, right. We're supposed to accept a quest from Rhea. Hold on. Let me talk to Seth first.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
I mean, he's probably not human.
I'm sorry to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why is the dude who carves standing here? Look.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition.
Okay.
Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
Okay.
May I ask a favor of you? This is...
Really?
Really, really? Old cleaning cloth. Someone who worked for a noble house. Cyril, maybe? Encyclopedia of Fish. Where is Cyril? We haven't seen him around. Hi, Hanneman.
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one in 5 years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Probably.
I'm not.
Innovative bait. An experienced magic user who loves fishing. Okay. Baited star chart. Belongs to someone who knows a lot about stars. I don't know. We can try people up here. Maybe Seth? I don't know.
Hey, you.
Hi, Sarah.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
Is this yours?
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
Okay. Let me. I guess we'll check with Rhea first because she's right in front of us. I wonder if the star chart is hers or
Before
Seth.
the ball, each house, the student, it is a very...
Maybe Linhart would want the star chart.
Yes, that is
It always
surely
says
mine.
It's hers.
I appreciate you bringing this to me.
Okay. Well, thanks, I guess.
Another month full of chaos. I've barely had time to catch
Chaos.
my breath.
I
What
need
is
to
the
kill
objective of
chaos.
Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you? On a lighter note, I've heard you've yet to choose a class representative for the White Heron.
We're not choosing you, Hubert.
It's not something I'm interested in, but if no one else wants to do it, then I will shoulder the burden.
No. No.
Wise. Better to choose someone with more
Yeah,
charm.
no shit. Choose someone with more charm. Okay, I will. Dude, I just wanted to see if is the razor yours?
Yes, that is mine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where did you find it?
Okay, hold on. I don't want to deal with answering that question every time. Charm, huh? 30 charm from Byleth. 25 from Edelgard. Anyone higher than 25? No, not even close. Just only Byleth. Why can't Byleth be the dancer? Weird. But also, I mean, this is tricky because if Edelgard becomes a dancer, she's not a fortress knight anymore. But also, like, dancer in other games was more of a support magic-y thing. I don't know if they got chakrams in this one, but is Edelgard really the right person for it, you know? Honestly, Linhart might be a good dancer. Maybe. He does have a sword prowess. And he is already good with magic. So it wouldn't entirely be out of his world. But I would love to make... Well, okay, so like Bernie's my sniper. It's more just I think it'd be fun to see Bernie in the dancer class outfit. because I think that it would look amusing. Flame would be a fun dancer too, maybe. Her magic is good. It's not. Yeah. I'm gonna make 2 saves just in case. Really kind of throws life off, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know, we could make it a dancer. Dancers only move with people, and like they refresh them so they can go again, right? But I mean, that also is like good to have someone be that for Edelgard so that she can move forward more as the fortress guard. I don't know who to make it. Could make Petra do it. But she's close to getting a thing. What if I make Flame do it? She is technically in my class. Gosh. This is one of those things where it's like you only get one, and it's really hard to choose who to do, you know? Now I'm curious. Sorry, I'm reading a forum post to see like people's suggestions. I see a lot of people like actually saying like, yeah, a lot of people have Flame be the dancer because she doesn't really do anything else. It's like, yeah, well, that's true. I see a lot of people like basically waffling between the same choices that I'm doing though. See someone saying Raphael. Dedu. I don't know, man. I'm honestly sort of leaning toward Linhardt. Even though like no one really is saying to use him as such. Like, huh. tricky. I have no idea who would make the answer. You know what? I'm gonna go with my weird choice. Alright, actually.
Hi there! Oh, great. Jack, you're new. I can't bear it. Oh, speaking of the ball, if you don't, the cost.
Oh, you don't. Okay, never mind then. Wait. I can... Okay. It's weird. So
Jack, you're new. I can't.
I didn't
Oh,
do it, huh?
speaking. If you don't, the cost.
weird. Someone said that she, like, tells you what the stat is that you need for it. But... oh, his charisma's really low. I was thinking him because, you know, he could work out, but... I mean, like, we could pivot her over. That'd be interesting to do. Gotta be so funny, though. Let's see, what is... Her charisma is 17. That's probably okay, right? Part of me is really curious, though. The only issue is, like, she's a way better archer than she is anything else. She's a good warlock, though, is the problem. Like, it's really tough to rotate people, I feel, out of something that they're doing alright in already. I guess, like, we could do Petra. She has a decent charisma stat. She uses magic, kind of, sort of. Okay, maybe not really, but... Maybe we should just have Flame do it. Like, specifically just because I'm not fucking using her for anything. So it's not gonna ruin my, it's not gonna ruin, like, the setup and, like, what we do in general so far.
Okay.
I feel bad, but it's like, that's my reasoning.
Okay. Well...
Really?
Oh no. What happened in Ramire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the Church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
Actually, you don't know. Fuck it.
Hey, you. Hello.
Oh?
professor.
No.
Pardon me.
Professor, you know, Professor, I used to, but when I heard, let us change the subject and settle my stomach. I assume you've heard about the dance competition? Have you chosen a representative yet? Or, oh my, you haven't, have you? Have you come to tell me I'm to be it?
Yes.
I see. I can dance, in theory, but I dare say in practice things may go very differently.
I hear you've chosen your... On an average year, the winning contestant has about this much charm.
13.
Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a...
13. He's at 11. Alright, as long as that dance lesson goes more than 2, or 2,
Professor,
he'll be fine.
are you here to practice?
Yes. I don't. By 5, we're fine.
I don't enjoy a bit of this, you know. Entirely too much standing up and moving around for my taste. But if I'm going to do it, I may as well be in it to win.
Alright. Congrats, Linhardt. You're going to be the dancer. Okay, now that that's over with, I can talk to people again without having to worry about accidentally clicking the wrong button. So... Hey, Claude. Hey, Annette.
So, oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
I didn't. Just guessed.
Really?
Wait, I missed someone?
Come now. Another month. What is and what makes?
Oh wait, no, we already dealt with you.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower.
Leroy Jenkins.
However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Ingenue, huh? Don't think I've ever heard that word before.
Right. Well...
Right.
Hey, you!
Sheltered ingenue. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Boo! Hello.
So many cats. Every kind of cat. A book of ghost stories. Oh, we have an item for people who are scared of ghosts and for people who like ghosts. Fascinating. Okay. Spotted ash. Isn't that a type of something?
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
Yeah, that's well. This yours? This
Hey,
yours?
I've
Oh,
been
it is.
looking for that. How'd you know?
So you're scared of ghosts. Good to know. Gah. An old fishing rod. Belongs to the fish who doesn't care about how much they catch. Okay. It's random.
Need something?
Probably. We get another Divine Pulse this way. Or we can get Reason. So. Like, the Divine Pulse would be nice. But doing this one would actually get us closer to the experience bonus, which I would really enjoy.
This one? This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Try to save up for the experience bonus. Hi, Flame. Spot your green hair anyway.
Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already. I have never danced in front of people before. Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
Good for you. Is yours?
I wonder who this belongs to.
Is yours?
Oh. A ball? I don't think I'll partake. What's this?
No?
What's this? What's this? What's this?
There is choir practice. Ferdinand could use the boost. They're all pretty happy. I mean, Flame would make sense. Though, who is it? We kept out Bernadette's happiness with it, maybe.
Professor, let me sing for you. It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
Two notes. Always despise the heat, even as a child. Someone must be prepared to fight anywhere, no matter the conditions. Any advice? Look for clothing armor that breathes better. Fight it off using magic. No. Okay. Good. When I go for a walk, I get the strength that someone's watching me. Who could it be? A boy that is crushing you, your overprotective big brother, the gods is watching him high. Is that Flame? Probably your overprotective big brother. She doesn't like it. She probably would have liked it better if I said the goddess is always watching or something. Still, that's funny. Smith and Stone.
What?
What?
pardon me.
Right.
Since I still have someone to talk to.
Okay.
What's this about? The ball. It's an event for Alois can't. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup. Not that I care.
I gave you a thing. Okay. Hold the phone. So skill-wise, obviously I need to get trained in many things, right? But what is actually the most useful for her to learn? I wonder.
Hey.
Yeah, if I wanted to boost her up. Hey, Davkin.
Tomas, it is or is the so how
Does Manuela do faith?
Nope. Oh.
I could get bow training.
Oh no, the ball is
If I
whoa, this is
okay,
mine.
there you go. An old fishing rod, an animated bait. Oh wait, aren't we gonna?
I don't enjoy it.
Is one of these
That's not-
yours?
That's not mine.
You're hanging out here. Do you like
Oh,
fish?
thank you.
Yes, he does. Oh, of course your motivation increased. It's maxed out, you punk. Yes, we shall fish. We shall fish like we've never fished before, because it's, well, whatever the name of the event is that's making lots of fish show up. Big fish, small pond. White clouds, big fish, small pond. In the summer of... it's just like the generic, like what Gerald sounds like at the beginning of every chapter. Just cracks me up. Let's get, wow, that was 4 fish. I don't know if we're getting like a 4 times multiplier on the experience or not either, but it definitely feels like it's giving us really good progress. I mean, we started out at what, like 7,000 or something like that? So, I know that some of that is from doing the 19 quests and the tournament and everything else, but even still, there's definitely moves it along. But yeah. I'm now thinking about the venting that I was doing earlier because I feel like this is the thing to do while you fish. Just chat about stuff. But do I have anything to talk about? Like 100 girlfriends who really love you. Yojo Senki. What else? Smoking behind the supermarket with you. Like, there's a lot of anime that I'm watching. Actually, wait, that reminds me. So, I went to the doctor's the other day. Yesterday, like I said. Not the doctor, but like the nurse or assistant that you get stuck with first who asks you a bunch of questions, writes things down for the doctor, and then the doctor comes in and asks you the same fucking questions. That guy, the nurse type dude, his name was Ryan. I remember because I was wearing my Miku shirt, and he asked me if I liked anime, and then we chatted a little bit about anime. And I was pleasantly surprised that he had watched Dragon Ball Daima. So it was nice. It was like, oh, look at that. A guy who's going to have some good bedside manner, or whatever it's called. Like when doctors are, like, friendly and you chat with them and, like, stuff goes pretty well because, you feel more comfortable around them. Yeah, what was that? So it was nice. Also, my friend who I watched anime with, she gave me a recommendation. We watched the first episode of the like stepsisters and stepmom are too nice or something like that. Or I don't remember the exact name of the show, but the premise is that the stepmother and the stepsisters like look like they're really scary and like have very intense personalities, but are actually super nice and kind to the orphan, the girl basically who comes to live with them. It is good. It's funny. It's it's the same joke over and over again as far as things go, but it's executed well. Especially the mom, who is like the like super thin face, like high cheekbones, like gaunt, and like way too heavy makeup. But it's good. She's done perfectly. Yeah. So I would recommend that one to anyone who wants a little bit of a laugh. It's a lot of fun. Also, there's a Crush event going on right now with a shark girl up for grabs if you complete the event on time. So that's always fun. I like it when Crush adds a new girl. Mainly, like, Crush just is full of terrible puns everywhere all the time and like good parody. So I'm enjoying finding out what sort of jokes they're gonna have when I actually unlock the fish. So it should be fun, I think. 4 fish, that's good. So yeah, I figure that I'll have Linhardt be my dancer, because a dancer is a support type, and Linhardt is a support type. So that should all play fairly well, I would think, with everything. And like most of the time I don't move Linthart too far anyway, because like I use him for his gambit at first to move everyone far away, and then he kind of has to play catch up. But thankfully he has the Viscum and Physic, so he has good range, so he isn't left too far behind by things. But yeah, so I think he should be an okay choice. That was a decent amount of experience that we just got there. Damn. Messed up that one. Still got 3 fish though. So man, imagine if I had been smart enough to like buy out all the bait every month. How much fishing we could do right now. And probably like, I don't know if I'll do it or not. I don't really know how the game changes. I assume that the game has 3 endings at least. Just because, you know, the 3 houses and everything else. I assume you get something different for backing the different houses. But, I imagine like on a New Game Plus cycle, like you get smart on min-maxing Byleth, I would think. And it probably involves a lot of fishing. So close. So close. Also, Good Smile put out new. They put out the pre-order for the Heisei Gyaru era style Onimai characters. And I am sorely tempted because both Mihari and Mahiro look wonderful in that style. And they're adorable. And I would love to add to my collection. But also, they're each like over $200. And then the duties and everything, like on top of the fees and the tariffs and things like that, the duties are like 50 plus bucks. So like you have to pay for shipping and handling from like international shipping and handling, which is going to be like between $50 and $80, if not more sometimes. And then on top of that, you have to pay duty fees and the tariffs and everything else, which is going to be like another 50 or more. And then on top of that, like the base price is 200 or more bucks. And it's like, that's a really expensive figure. And like, the bad thing is like, that's not the part that necessarily like turns me away from it. It's dealing with EMS. It's dealing with EMS. Because like, there's no way when you order through like Good Smile or those kind of companies to do the thing that you like, where you tell them that you don't need a signature, that they can leave it in a package room and that kind of thing. Because it is an option, but like in EMS it's an option, but through one of these providers it's not an option. So it's super annoying. Because what that means is you get a missed delivery. So like what happens for me the last 2 times that I've had anything through EMS is they missed the first delivery because like the person drives like the hour and a half from the like shipping arrival area, brings the package to my apartment complex, can't get in, has no way to contact me because my apartment complex is stupid. And then I get a notice either like on the door downstairs in the common area where everyone can see that I got a package or I would have gotten the package, or I get an email that tells me, hey, like, we missed you, blah, 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 blah. And then I have to email them. And, like, the last time I did it, which was like a month or so ago when I got one of my pre-orders that I pre-ordered like a year ago, I got the notification about them missing me. And then I opened up my email to the support email that I had from the previous EMS package, where a nice person like gave instructions to the driver to call me once they got here so that I could come down and get the package because there's no way to actually contact me. And that actually worked. I was actually decently surprised that it worked to like revive a year-old thread that way. But it worked, and it gave all the context, and like basically I just replied to the little thread, be like, hey, like I have another package, it's this number, can I get the same thing as last time because of my apartment being stupid? And they were like, yep, we have notified the driver to call you. And then the driver was really nice, and him and I chatted a little bit about how stupid it is that you can't easily get that, and like how much trouble it causes them. So yeah. And like it's that, like, you know, obviously I got my package and had a nice interaction from it, but it's really that, like the hassle of getting the package once it's traveled across the world to get to you is the thing that annoys me most, because the worst thing to me is spending all that money on something that I really want and then not being able to fucking get it, or having to worry about it being stolen because like someone like, or like it, or the worst case, like you don't get it and you're not able to get to like the shipping area or like sign for it or whatever it is to say like, yes, it's mine. And then they send it back to fucking Japan where you have to like deal with any of that. And that's like nightmare scenario. So yeah, that is the thing that makes me go, you know what? Maybe I'll just wait for the next time I go to an anime convention and go to one of the dealers that has a bunch of figurines, because despite the markup that, or at least the apparent markup, I should say, of the thing, like when you take into account like duties, fees, and all the other stuff, it's actually about the same price.
I hear you've chosen on an average year. The wind charm is important.
She can train me in sword or faith. Pretty sure she has a decent amount of faith too. She can also teach me in flight. Are there other activities that I can do? Choir. Does the choir really give more?
I was at she appeared.
You can teach me heavy armor.
Right.
Nope.
I wonder, do you think the fishing rod is Seth's? Because he did run the fishing tournament.
What's this about? The ball. It's an event Alois, he volunteered.
I can't do choir training more than once, can I? Maybe I should have Rhea teach me about faith.
I have looked it from his I have also. It is almost.
And then she teach me quite a few things. Quite a bit in authority, too. 31 and 32.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
You're welcome.
Before the ball, it is customary. Each house, the student who is. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate.
We will. Give me 22. Why is it that she can teach me more about the sword than than fighting than other things? It's kind of funny, honestly. Okay, you can't do another one. That's fine then. Alright, well. People are mostly motivated. Sylvain and Flame could use a boost. And Ferdinand. Flame's over here.
Hello, Professor. I am very much.
I shall take it.
Not as much as I would have liked. Damn, I can't get rid of just fish. Do you like
I
that?
shall take it.
She likes it enough. That's what counts. Alright, Ferdinand and Sylvain.
Oh no.
One of them was at the stables, I think, right?
Professor!
Really?
I think.
Come now.
Huey. Is what my Tomodachi sounds like. That's Sylvain based on how you're standing. Yeah.
Great work, but no.
Nature, working factors. People who like flowers. Do you like horseback riding?
Thanks so much.
He likes it enough.
Oh.
Then where was Ferdinand?
Hello there.
Was he in the dining hall?
Hey.
He's the Knight's Hall. Right. Oh, what's this? Lens cloth. Belongs to someone who wears glasses.
Ah, the ball. It was held by...
She likes hunting. Right?
What a kind...
Have it sunflower.
What a kind gift.
Alright, glasses. I mean, the first person who comes to mind is Hanneman. Although I guess that's a monocle, technically. Still, he's still the first person who comes to mind.
Derek, why? Every year, it's a once in a life. I can't.
Cool. What are you trying again? Oh, he can make me better at the bow and at horseback. Tempting. Though I feel like if I'm getting bow trained, I would want Shamir to do it. But the horseback training, though.
Hey. What's this about? The ball. It's an event. Alois, he volunteered.
Oh. You can only do it once a week. My bad. I mean, in that case, maybe we do get a payment for it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Derek, why? Every year, it's a once in a life.
Do I need to be seeing the bow for the assassin or whatever it was?
Practice yields results.
Okay. I want to say that I've done everything. I think. Because we don't have any more fish. We already cultivated. Alright, time to teach. Who shall we educate? Edelgard. Let's see, she's already got her hidden talent. High defense against magic. I mean, Great Knight would probably be more of what she should be, right? Yeah. Heavy armor is the big one, riding an axe on the other. No, motherfucker, I didn't mean to press
I
that.
still have much.
She needs all the help she can get into this.
I'm improved.
Dang it. Well. Whatever. For Bernie. Lance and Bernie.
I got it right?
It's not bad.
Thanks. Thanks for that. I got it right?
It's good. Okay. Who else? Casper needs help, right? Axe and Brawl. Yeah, his brawl's got to keep going up.
Nail! I'll get it next time, too. Thanks for your help.
There we go. C plus.
I'm getting it.
He's learning to punch.
Thanks for your help.
Who else? She can easily get to what she wants. Reason. I feel like Petra would make a good Falcon Knight. I don't know why. That's no fun. She needs a lot more help in this than she does in other things.
Your guide.
Two more. Maybe help Hubert along? Alright, C.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
Alright, budding talent is what? Oh, just excels at that.
This will be of use.
Okay. What's Lance and Reason? Because Dark Knight. So that actually puts him where he needs to be there, so now he just needs riding. Right?
One step closer to mastery.
Oh, so actually just need more reason. Alright. So now we should change his goal then. To riding reason. She really just I do kind of wonder if Dorothea would make a good, like, flying mage. You know how in Engage, the girl with the purple hair, who's like the sister of someone and is a noble lady and starts off evil. I'm blanking on her name. You would know her if you saw her. She's got like purple or pink hair. But she's a flying mage and she's pretty good. So part of me sort of wonders about that. But I mean, Gremory would be better though. Right, like black tone there. This just has really nicer stuff there. I wonder if they stack. Probably not, but it'd be cool if they did. A graceful blade. I mean, you can. If we wanted to be a Gremory, though, eventually, she could do that. Lance and Dragon.
Oh. How embarrassing. It is.
Alright, everyone's goals make sense, right? Yes, that makes sense. Alright, go.
Professor?
Oh, hi,
I
Animan.
have something I'd like to ask you.
What experiment would be scanning them? Make the experiment a job and pay them handsomely. They would not run from a great teacher.
I
that
see.
one.
That's how it is.
Ooh, wow, that was a
Professor.
The current training is insufficient to respond quickly to the dangers facing later. Blah, 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 blah. I must practice my Radiant Lance skills so that I can rush to her aid at a moment notice. To excel as a cavalry class. I mean, I do want you to do that, but don't you need to keep boosting your reason? I don't know. It's Bernadetta's birthday! Yay! Well, I mean, obviously, we're gonna do a tea party. Like, that's just an important thing to do, right? It's our girl. Sure. Sweet,
What is
relaxing
it?
sense.
Did I do something wrong? You went out of your way to get my favorite tea? That's so nice.
Have some tea.
Not cool yet.
Your ambitions. Tell me about yourself. A dinner invitation. Tell me about yourself. No. Ooh. Okay, we got lucky there. Tap that button too fast. Someone you look up to, cats, or a dinner invitation. Oh, it's gotta be cats.
two people decide to be recluses together, does that even still count?
Yeah.
I see.
Let's give her a gift. She likes gardening, right?
Wow, thank you so much! Yeah.
You want a sunflower?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Huh? Yeah.
She.
I try not to think about my hair too much.
No? Why?
What about this?
What's wrong with your hair?
You know I don't like being around people, right?
Yeah.
Professor! Yeah. What about this?
Sorry. The like professor. It's good. I don't know. She's just very precious, and you also kind of want to bully her a little bit in a nice way. In a nice way.
Together, I think we can manage it.
It's you. What a relief.
Hey, we did pretty well.
Oh, they got it perfect. Oh, I should probably have maybe like Hubert and someone else work on that too.
How long will this take?
I'm closing in on expertise.
It's all becoming clearer.
I'm finding my focus.
Bo Pros level 5, huh? Oh shit, she's A+ now. Alright. Okay. Well. I'm gonna save. I'm like half inclined to do a summoner. But also, like, we could just do battles, right? In Ocean View. Oh, it's a paralog for Seteth. Yeah, so yeah, we should definitely do a battle then. And Flane insists on coming along. Okay. It's available on both days. We could start with the paralog next time, maybe. And then this also lets me have the weekend to potentially just hammer away on the free quest. Maybe I can change up people's weapons or something during that and boost their skills on it. Maybe, I don't know. But I think I'll call it a night tonight, though. or at the moment now. You know what I mean. I'm sleepy, so I'm going to go to sleep. Probably not right away, because I never do, but I'm going to, at the very least, just relax after my long ass day. But hey, the fishing was fun. It's always fun to run around the monastery, I think. It is a big place, and I think that the difference in height between characters and the doors and ceilings and everything like that is just ridiculous looking. But besides the sense of scale being sort of funky, it's okay. But I'll see you all next time. So see you on Monday for more Fire Emblem. And have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time it is wherever you are.